Hold on. Okay, can Brother Teach please lead the bow? Is he here?
Yes. Okay, let's all stand up. First bow. Second bow. Third bow. Oh.
Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday and is fully charged for the new year.
Yes.
Okay, so we will start with watching the video as well.
《佛经》里常常呢提醒了我们，人人呐、与佛同等清净本性啊，只是呢一念无明啊，那很多的烦恼就滋生起来了。本来呀、我们人人呢心就如一壶水，你不要动它，这个水啊就会很清净。有一句话说：“千江有水千江月。”只要你这样的江水啊，静静的，天空的月亮啊，只有一个月亮，但是呢，每一个地方啊有水啊，只要呢静而不动的水，你就可以看到啦。水中有月呀、假如轻轻呢一粒小小的小石子，或者是一把的小沙尘，你把它呢丢下去，水就动了。这是一点点的因缘，就可以呢乱了我们的心，让我们人人有那样的清净无染的心性啊。就是被了这么一点点的因缘，就乱了心啊。所以啊，心中浊心哦，那个浊气啦，都形成起来。所以凡夫不能见到，咱真正的道理啦，咱看不到吼，真的很难以明心见性吼。原来的道理呀、我们总是呢，常常都是被迷住了。真理呢，明明都在你我的眼前，可是呢，总是迷掉了啦。所以说来，佛性本具，为什么让我们呢绕了这么一大圈呐、在六道轮回中由不得自己，总是那么一点点的因缘，就可以惹起了我们这样的无明烦恼啊！这都是习性啊。所以啊，大地万物啊，无不都是有潜能的习性。我们每一个人都有这种的潜在啦、潜能啊的习性啊，所以佛法常常说善恶无忌。虽然我们人人都有清净的佛性，可是呢，凡夫心啊，就是有被熏陶的这样的习性存在。好的呢，来 引导我们，我们就跟着善的方向走，恶的呢，轻轻的招一下，他就很快的迷迷茫茫的跟着他往恶的方向走。这就是凡夫啊，这种的迷茫啊，不能自己。所以啊，佛陀说啊，天地万物哦，皆有佛性。不只是跟他人呢，万物呢，在天地之间啊，不只是人有佛性，其实万物皆有佛性。有一只猫啊，被烫伤很严重。那寺庙的主持啊，不忍心把它带回来养伤啊。养好了，感觉他无家可归，要收容他，跟他约法三章。你假如要住下来，你要守戒哦。在寺庙里不要咪咪叫啊，别叫同时呢，不要杀生，还要吃素。这是约法三章啊。说来也奇怪，这一只猫啊，竟然开始呢，就是静口不叫，它不会咪咪叫的啦。那咱人讲叫你静口念可能很难啊。而这一只猫静口业了，它就是不叫。从此开始呢，也不会杀生。看到了老鼠呢，它不追。还有呢，它就是吃素。所以我们现在在推这个素食，好像很困难。可是这一只猫呢，一听它就懂了。就不吃肉啊。有信徒啊，感觉到说这很奇怪，不相信，所以故意啊带着肉要来诱惑他。3番2次啦，都一直呢，肉啊，或者是猫最喜欢吃的啊，鱼啊等等，都是动不了他的心。还有他们故意去买这个猫的饲料要来诱惑他。他同样呢，闻一闻，知道这不是素的，他都不动心啊，很有定力哦。一而再，再而三啊，他感觉到说很烦呐，一走了之啊，就不要理睬他们啦。同时呢，他很精进哦， 你看他的虔诚礼佛啊，时间到了，他一定呢到佛前去啊，他有他固定的位置啊，在礼佛是很精进的。你看他的眼神啊，都一直仰望了佛像，他那样的精进，如如不动哦。坐姿啊，双手好像在合十呢。这都是他这几年来的生态。第一，虔诚礼佛。第二呢，守戒不杀生。不吃肉，还不乱叫。不管是植物、动物啦，真的有潜能啊！只要我们呢，把心照顾好，不要被恶习有诱惑过去。假如被恶的习惯啦，那已经染上了恶的习惯，那恶的可以熏染你啊，那当然啦，善的呢也可以净化你，这叫做善恶无忌要看那个的心吗？是要向上，或者是要向恶？想一想，这都是呢习性，不是不能改，可是我们的凡夫的脆弱这种的习性很容易被诱惑过去。假如我们真正呢进入了这样的菩提大慈道啦，知道人生方向有这样的大环境啊，彼此的互相扶持、互相共勉啊，我想这都是很稳当的，步步踏实
Okay, so we're talking about that we all share the same pure nature as Buddha, but our mind gets disturbed easily. Like just now in the video, Master Cheng Yun described our mind is like the water in a lake. Do you guys sort of understand the concept of it? So we all carry
Yes.
Buddha's nature, just like all the water can reflect that one moon. As long as there is water, there will be a reflection. So all sentient beings, all the beings carries Buddha's nature. Even the cat carries Buddha's nature. So in the video that we saw, the cat is able to remain firm and determined, which is very remarkable, because sometimes as human, our mind and determination gets shaken easily. So sometimes we can't do it. For example, we know that the benefits of being a vegetarian. We know it's good for the environment. We know we must have compassion and not kill animals, but we just can't keep it up. So when we see someone eating meat, we will be like, wow, it looks so delicious, smells so good. Or sometimes it is just more convenient to eat meat. So simple things like this challenge us. Are we able to fulfill our commitment, or are we able to keep our state of mind as peaceful as undisturbed water of the lake? So while we're on the topic, so those people who signed up to commit to have a few vegetarian meals a day, are you guys good with it? How is it going?
Amanda, teach. We need to teach and Michelle.
I was starting the man. In so many.
What to?
Someone died. Someone died. It was Christmas. I'll try it this year.
Okay, sure. Okay, so those ones of you who would like to give it a try, you can also sign up your name in the group chat just now. So we have a record so we can push us towards that goal and that direction. Okay. So okay, let's continue. So we all want to do good deed and walk on the Tsuji Bodhisattva's road. But sometimes we face small challenges and then we give up. So we mustn't give up easily. Sometimes it's gonna be difficult because everybody is eating the same thing and only you are going to be a vegetarian. Sometimes being an outcast is not a good feeling. And also it's not as convenient because you have to prepare your own food or something. But then we mustn't give up because of small challenges. And we must always contemplate our mind to be the same like undisturbed water of lake. So we must always imagine our mind and our determination is like water in the lake. It's not disturbed. It's so peaceful and it's so firm. So we just want to say, if the cat can be so determined, why can't we do so? Are we not as good as a cat? We all have our habitual tendency. Do you guys know what is the habitual tendency?
Yes.
It's like a habit that you carried from your previous lives. So this habitual tendency often gets in the way of us doing the right things. So in this life, the current life cycle now, it is our homework to overcome and get rid of that. So we don't repeat the same circle again and again. For example, that we all know smoking is very bad for our health, but we just can't stop doing it because it's already become a habit. How do we have wisdom to make the right decisions and pull it through and not get driven by the sensation of our senses? So we need to ask a question to ourselves. Is our body stronger or is our mind stronger? Because our mind is supposed to control our body, but sometimes we let our body lead the way. So are we going to allow ignorance in the driver's seat of our behavior? It's like allowing people throwing rocks into the lake, disturbing the water of peacefulness. So only have the pure, undisturbed, peaceful mind and nature, we will be able to see the truth and then do the right things. So that's all from my side. Anybody would like to share about the video or about what I just said? Anyone would like to share? Please. Today's video is quite easy and simple, right, to understand.
Hello, Sister Kitty.
Hello, Brother Foreman.
Hello. From the video, I've learned that we can all cultivate our hearts. It's not. It doesn't only mean that. Doesn't mean that only human beings can only cultivate their hearts, but we can also cultivate our hearts and teach it to others. If a cat can follow the precepts that have been put in place, imagine the cat was told that he should not make the noise that a cat usually makes. And he listened, he didn't do that because he knew that this is the better way of walking. So I believe that it means we can also cultivate ourselves. Like Master made an example when she was starting, that a human mind is easily disturbed by simple things, a small thing. Just like when water is calm, if you throw a small stone to it, it is disturbed. You can no longer see a reflection of the moon. Just like us, we must always be focused if we choose to do something and not allow the small things to disturb us. Yeah, that's what I think. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Foreman. Yeah, and I think the cat story is based on a true story, hey? So I mean, just think about it. If a kid can do it, and we We need to also challenge ourselves. Okay, anybody else would like to share?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, who do we have here?
It's TP, brother TP.
Brother TP, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, what I've learned from the video is we can all change if we want to. We can all change if we want to, because if a cat can decide to become a vegetarian, I believe anyone who wants to become a vegetarian can easily do that. Because if you only set your mind to it, then you can do it. So I think the most important thing we can take from the video is we can achieve anything we want to achieve as long as we put our mind in it. And also from that video again, it says everyone's mind it's like clear, no mind is already like corrupted. So you can easily focus and you can still keep your mind sharp and clean if you can just avoid distractions or temptations. I think that's all that I learned today.
Thank you very much. Anyone else? Who do we have?
I think that's on our side. We just need to know from GIS. Is GIS to connected?
Sorry?
Is GIA still connecting to the class?
No, I don't see anyone else joining.
It's all from our side.
You mean is somebody else trying to connect to the meeting now?
No.
No, Sister Kate, you were asking if Timothy still attends the meetings with us.
If
Not
what?
that someone else is calling now.
Sorry, I missed the question. Can you come again, please?
He was asking if GIA is still attending the meetings with us, because most of the time now we see that SAS is the only one appearing on screen, and when we conclude the videos, like to break them down, it's always SAS. We thought maybe GIA is afraid of answering in case they are here, we're giving them that chance to answer.
No, I haven't actually seen them as well for a while. It used to be, I think, some other ladies who joining us, but then I haven't seen them joining us for a while. Are they also in that WhatsApp group chat?
Yes.
Is it? So do they have a person in charge that I can speak to?
Try to make.
Or Sister Jennifer?
Sister Jennifer.
Okay, you can. Yes.
Okay, I will speak to Sister Jennifer then. I will find out about you say GIA, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure actually. I will find out. I haven't seen them for quite a while. Okay, should we conclude for today?
No, we should not conclude. We have some issues.
Issues? What issues?
Like the video, it says when the water is not disturbed, it's clean. But then if a stone is thrown in there, then it won't be clean. Nothing will be reflected. So we need to understand
Brother Teach, I can't hear you very well though. You want to come to the front?
Yeah, he's coming.
Okay. And I hope your question is not going to be too difficult, eh?
Not really. I don't think so.
If I can't answer you, I will ask Brother Tim to come and answer you next time.
Okay, that will be fine.
Okay.
Okay, the issue which I need to put on the table is regarding these meetings that we are doing. And then regarding most of our volunteers here are also in the bursary. And yeah, and then we know that from your side, from the office side to office side, you need to take a record of the activities which these volunteers are doing.
Yes.
And that we agree we do not have any problem. But then the issue which I need to know is that I heard from the volunteers here that all the activities that we are doing here at Sterling Auto Spares are not recognized as anything that has to contribute to their bursaries. So that is disturbing. And also, I heard that what we do here is not really sort of like monitored or supervised by Tsuchi. Looks like we are doing our own stuff, even though we get stuff from Tsuchi office. So that is not really okay. So I need to understand where we are standing, all these things that we are doing, including the meetings, including the activities that we do here, the reliefs that we do here, the reliefs that we also go and help in GIA side, so many different communities there in GIA. The reliefs that we also help other communities, not GIA, not SAS, I mean, maybe Lion Park and other areas are not recognized as anything that will be on their bursary contributions as minutes. So I don't know why and how can we solve this issue. The other issue is, yes.
Okay, Brother Teach, let's first get to this first issue. Otherwise, it's gonna be too much in my head. As far as I know, all those meetings we are in now, every Friday, as long as you give me the registered attendance, then I will put them on the record. So these are recorded, but I'm not quite sure exactly what you mean by the other activities. Do you guys comment? Do you guys initiate other activities by your side?
Yes. We do even send invitations when we are doing our reliefs, that we are doing reliefs. Some sisters also come here to attend these reliefs.
If it's a Tsuji event, you know, if you get the supplies from Tsuji and then you guys all put on Tsuji uniforms and then you do it the Tsuji ways and then you do the reliefs, then I believe...
That's what we do. That's what we do, but we don't understand why Kevin, is it Kevin? Kevin from the office said that all these things that we are doing is not recognized as being monitored by Tsuchi. And might not be part of, they cannot record any activity these volunteers are doing here.
Because if you do any Tsuji event and then you provide me the attendance register, then I will record them as your volunteering hours. But that's under the condition that you must provide me the registered attendance with all the volunteer codes. Then it will be recognized as your volunteering hours. But I'm not 100% sure why Kevin said such a thing. Maybe he misunderstood that he thinks the events you did are not Tsuji event. But if it's Tsuji event, like you know how we normally do it, we have our uniform on and then we have our Tsuji introduction and then we talk about Tzu Chi and then we use the Tzu Chi supplies, then they all consider as Tzu Chi events. Then I just need the attendance registered and we can record. But I will double check with Kevin, brother Kevin. I'm not sure why, maybe he misunderstood or he didn't explain himself properly, because I realized that sometimes he doesn't express himself that well in English. So maybe there's a misunderstanding somewhere. But I will double check with him regarding this. Okay, is that okay?
It's fine. It's only that, you see, when these things happen, we then demotivated in a different way. Like for the Bazar students, I'm also in the group. I can see what also Kevin is saying, and I don't want to be part of responding to that, because it's not my duty to do that. But I can see and hear the reasons why some students, especially from my side, being disqualified for bursary. And then when they explain to me the reasons, these are the reasons that I'm giving to you, that they said. We even ask, some of the volunteers, we said, ask him to write a letter to us that whatever we are doing here does not qualify to be in their reports as minutes, and does not also qualify to be Tzu Chi activities being monitored by Tzu Chi. And then if you have that letter, then we can also talk to our bosses, which is Mr. Lee, which is the commissioners, Mr. Lee and Mrs. Lee, so that they'll be aware. But that was not really very good, the way we heard from Kevin. So we want clarity so that we know how to do and way forward for 2023. Even these meetings that we are doing is Mr. Lee and Mrs. Lee allowed us to learn, so that we can also be able to share to other people in our communities. That's why we are being paid for sitting here. That's why that's why we're doing that. And then during the week, I can see Kevin wants the volunteers to go there and do, I don't know, whatever they are doing. And if they fail to go there, then they are disqualified for bursary. It is very, very difficult. They can use it right now. They can actually go right now using their annual leave, because they are employed here, using their annual leave. But very soon those days will be finished. And then it will be a challenge. If they cannot attend, then it means they are disqualified. So what if Kevin put these sort of like trainings or meetings on a weekend, which would then be able to accommodate everyone. And if anyone failed to attend, then of course, Kevin can do action of disqualifying them because they failed to attend on a weekend. During the course of the week, they can come, but not all the time. So if they fail, then Kevin is just disqualifying them for bursary. So that is not really, good the way I see it. I don't know how in the SOP of the bursary, I don't know it, and I don't really want to be to know it. But I'm just concerned with the volunteers here who are being sponsored for their studies. Some of them are disqualified. Some of them are being pushed to go to do what they cannot be able to do. But if they give reasons, then it's a disqualification just straight away. So these are the things that we need to understand. If possible, maybe next week with Brother Tim and Sister Kathy Yu, and any other, and even Kevin, we can also have this meeting, so that to make things right, because we are not feeling okay with the whole arrangement. If there is any way of resolving it in a nice way, then we can find out and then do it.
Okay, I hear you. Yes, Brother Teach, I think I get your point. And also thank you very much for proposing all these inquiries, because it is necessary that we need to hear everybody's voice and see how things are supposed to work nicely and smoothly for everyone. But according to the meeting we had on, I think on the 18th, on Wednesday, right? That I am aware that Brother Kevin proposed the training sessions are going to be 2 sessions per week. So one will be during weekdays, one will be on the weekend, just to accommodate those people who needs to work and study. So I think it is accommodated in that sense, but I'm not sure about the other events he might organize for the future. But I think it's a very good idea that we call Brother Tim and Brother Kevin to join us for our next session, so you can clarify up all the questions you have with them, because I'm not 100% with all the procedures as well and the SOP of bursary as well. So I think I will try to discuss with them before our next session, and then try to arrange them to join our next session. So maybe they can answer your question a bit better. Is that okay?
I think that will be okay.
All right.
Okay.
Any other things you would like to discuss?
Nothing until next week.
Okay. So I will try to arrange them to join us next week.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Brother Teach.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
So we conclude for today.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for attending. And then we will see you next week.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
First bar, second bar, third bar.
Oh, and one last thing. Because I don't know if you guys know, it will be the Chinese New Year, but this weekend on Sunday. So do you guys know Nanhua Temple?
Sorry?
Do you guys know Nanhua Temple?
No.
No.
You don't know Nanhua Temple?
No.
There is a temple, a very big Buddhist temple at Brangho Spread. It's called Nanhua. So if you Google it, I will put in the group chat. So if you guys, it's a little bit far though. So if you guys want to go, I think it's better you arrange your transport together. It's going to be better that way. But anyways, we are going to be selling some vegetarian food. There will be a vegetarian market. Like it's almost like a carnival sort of a thing. So it's just an invitation. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. You will see some Tzu Chi vendors there, and also selling some vegetarian food. Yeah. So to celebrate the Chinese New Year. Okay, that's all from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.